Hey y'all, it's Vicki and welcome to another video. So I thought I would come on today and just talk to you here from my bedroom and just see how you're doing. And I thought I would talk about Tim's new saying, winning. I think as most of y'all know, I am a fan of 2.5 Men, which 4 years, and I'm going to be putting on some products here while I'm doing this. This is the Watermelon Dream Cloud Cream from Dallas & James. This was in a BoxyCharm, and it has just the slightest scent. Anyway, all right, as far as Charlie Sheen is concerned, and I've not washed my hair yet, and that's why I've got this hairband in there. And y'all can see my gray is shining through what, I mean, I don't really have that much gray, but it is there, and I just don't like it, so I got to get my appointment rescheduled. Anyway, y'all know that Charlie Sheen is the one that kind of got the winning saying going. I don't know if he was the first one. I just know that when he was fired from CBS or Warner Brothers, I think, one of those, whoever he was working for at the time. I know it was CBS, but I can't remember the production studio. Anyway, he was fired for drug addiction. You know, he was coming to work on drugs, and they were having to reschedule shootings, and you know, then they would set up the way things were placed in the living room and stuff to where he could hold on to stuff so he wouldn't fall. He still was remembering his lines and everything, but you know, they were just having trouble, and they, you know, people didn't feel safe around him. But you know, he went on this rant, kind of like a meltdown, I believe, where he brought up winning. And I'm going to insert some clips in here so you can see what I'm talking about. And of course, I know that most of you are of the age that I am, or slightly younger, so you remember all this.
Of winning. I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what? Let's just do it. Let's meet this thing head on. And you were in it to win it. Talk about an education. And then like this, and then that's the guy, and he's our dad, and we can get all the answers and the truth. Wow, winning. It's how you perceive it. Just retired because I'm done. I'm not very good at it, and they keep winning and building bigger houses than mine. Defeating the naysayers. You're either winning or you're losing. There's nothing in between.
How do you plan on winning that war?
With zeal and focus and violent hatred. You finally just go, yeah, you know, good luck. You're gonna need it. I'm gonna be over here, like, winning. Come Wednesday morning, they're gonna rename it Charlie Brothers and not Warner Brothers. Duh. Winning.
Winning in what sense?
Just winning, just being
because
happy.
Some would
just
say
winning.
that you're defeated now.
They can say that, but what kind of car are they driving? What kind of girls are in their home? I said girls. Yeah. I'm gonna live my life the way I want. I'm gonna win inside of every moment, and
Okay, picture Tim saying all these words.
Find the most comfortable chair in their small house and sit back and enjoy the show. You know, you make a choice to win, and you win. And just you know that. Like, I have to call you. You're here all the time. It's awesome. I'm sorry. Winning. You starting to get the concept now? Oops. Winning. It's oftentimes says unknown, but occasionally, you know, a giant marquee name comes through on your caller ID, and it's like winning, 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 winning.
And I did think it was funny at the time, you know, the winning part, the way he was saying it. But I mean, if you go through and you really dissect those interviews he did during that time, he was definitely a narcissist on drugs. And it could have been the drugs brought the narcissism out. And, you know, I mean, I know people say he's bipolar, and he was constantly with different women during that time. Of course, he had children with Denise Richards, and I think he had a child with someone else. I don't know his whole story. I've tried to separate the actor from the person that he is behind the scenes. You know, I do think he's a very gifted actor when I'm sure they've got him on some kind of antidepressant now or something, you know, some kind of medication. that he probably cannot express himself like he could maybe before he was on anything like that. And, you know, maybe the drugs made him a better actor. I don't know. I just know that I enjoyed everything he'd ever been in. Be it from, you know, the baseball movie that he did to, you know, whatever. I just enjoyed his art of acting and what he brought to the table. And of course, he was Martin Sheen's son, and we all know you, Martin Sheen, and all that stuff. Anyway, what I'm getting for is Tim. Tim has all of a sudden decided to pick up winning. And I don't know if this was because he happened to see an old video of Charlie's, or maybe he somehow remembered this and started to say it. But it's just ironic to me that he would pick up winning. And he also, if he knows me and he watches me, and I think he does, I don't think he watches every video, but I do think he watches some, or if he's seen my shorts, he knows I am a Charlie Sheen fan, or at least a fan of 2.5 Men. So he would choose winning, which to me, with the history of it, means that he could also be in a meltdown phase of his life. And winning is trying to tell us hater channels that, you know, no matter what we do, he's winning. But is he really winning? If you've got to keep saying to somebody that you're winning, you're not winning. If anything, you're losing. I don't have to go around telling somebody I'm winning. I don't care if I'm winning or not. I'm just who I am. And I just see him as somebody who is, I've constantly said this, he is miserable. And although with Tammy being out there right now, and the newness and the renewal phase of the relationship may seem well, but what's going to happen 6 months from now? And what's going to happen when she starts really saying, I'm ready to go back to Florida? And I think she's already said that. But what's going to really happen then? Is he going to, you know, I don't know. I know in comments I saw where he had said that they're ready to go back. But the summer's just getting started. I thought he wanted to be away from the humidity. And then not tornado, although I got on a tornado shirt, my drunk tornado shirt. Anyway, or hurricane season is just getting started. We're just on B right now. I think we did have C, and that one fizzled out. And I don't know if we ever got to D with Deborah or not, but I know there was a chance. But I've just been keeping up with Burl. So we're only, let's just say, when we get to the I's, J's, KLM's, that's when they really start getting up there. So is he going to go back to Florida before those start happening? Because if he is, then he's definitely going to be going back on everything he's ever said. And just like he says, you can't believe anything he says. You can't. He is a constant liar. He's a pathological liar. But he thinks it's okay. I, for one, don't think that. And I guess his regulars find it charming. Okay, I guess if that's what you want to think is charming, then just say it's okay. You know, I guess that, who am I to talk? Because I can't get a view to save my life. No, I appreciate every view I get, whether it's 10, 1,000, it doesn't matter. I appreciate all my views. I'm just being funny when I say that. I used to say it a lot, and then I thought people got tired of it. But I do think it's funny when you laugh at yourself. You've got to laugh at yourself. I do agree with that. But you also got to have self-confidence. But you don't have to have this. I mean, to me, he's just an egomaniac. And he thinks he is the best at everything. Putting out 12 videos a day just to make sure you're keeping up your views to 20,000. I don't call that being the best, but each to their own. Anyway, I didn't do much putting on stuff, did I? I used the moisturizer. And one of the things I wanted to show you besides that is, this is the Ciate Watermelon Burst Setting Powder. I found this. I've been kind of going through stuff. So I'm going to try to use this week. It's a white powder. I'm not really a big fan of white powders, meaning, oh God, too much. Meaning that they have too much flash. And they, I don't know, of course, like I say, that's way too much, but I mean, it does blur your skin, I will say that. I'm also going to use my, God, I swear. Now I've made a mess down there with that powder. I don't think I was supposed to use that powder. Now I'm gonna vacuum. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to use it. This is what I used last summer. This is the Lancome Tint Adult Ultra Wear Caring Glow. This is in the shade, oh, what's the shade number? 325C. And so that's what I'm going to use. I think that I had, the first time I bought it, I had a warm color. But I do like this one. And for some reason, I'm in the 300 series on Lancome, whereas most other brands, I'm in the 200s. So I don't know what's up with that, but it's just the way it is. And another moisturizer I wanted to talk about that I've not talked about in a long, long time. This is the Matinika Luxe Age Defense Moisturizer. The label's wearing off. They were one of the first brands to send me anything, and I absolutely love the scent. But one of the main ingredients is castor oil, and I know that I keep saying I'm going to do another video on castor oil, and I don't. But this is a great moisturizer if you want a moisturizer with castor oil in it. I think that this works for dry skin. I think it works for all skin types. Really extremely oily skin may not, you want to go on really lightly with it. But it definitely will help your skin. And it, like I said, it does have a scent. So if that bothers you, it's a vanilla type scent. It's just, I think it's lovely. And it makes you feel like you're in a spa. But this is from LaVie Labs. I'll list it below. I don't have an affiliate code or anything with them anymore. Like I say, they sent me something. They sent me this 5 years ago, or 4.5 years ago. And I've been buying it ever since. I buy at least 2 jars every year. And if I feel like my skin really needs something, this is what I use. And like I said, it's got castor oil already built in. Now, a dupe you could do is you take your castor oil and mix it in. And this is what I would say mix it with. And this is the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. And you just take a little bit of castor oil and then this is no scent. Y'all know CeraVe. It kind of, I mean, I don't know. It kind of has I don't know what kind of scent it is, but y'all know. It's kind of its own thing, but it's not really anything, whatever that means. Anyway, this is a good alternative. Just take your castor oil and mix it. And as I have told y'all, I leave it always down there below. The castor oil I like to use is the one from Queen of Thrones, organic black castor oil. This is it. And, the main thing about this is that it's 100% pure, hexane free, extra virgin, expeller expressed. And they do third-party testing. This is one of the few brands that we know they do third-party testing. It comes in a glass bottle, which some of them come in plastic. I don't know that plastic really ruins it or whatever, like some will claim, but I like to stick to what they say is the purest. And of course, it goes on thick. You only need a drop. And, you know, this is just a great all-around moisturizer. It will sink in. It may take it a little longer to sink in than some oils do. But you don't use more than a drop, because you're wasting, and, you know, you just don't want to. I rub it on my hands a lot. I also use it, you know, everywhere. Feet, legs, underarms, you know, through here, to keep my skin from getting any more saggier than it already is. I use it on my neck. I know that some people say, oh, it don't work. So obviously it don't work, but whatever. Anyway, I am a fan of castor oil. And I think that the earliest you start using it, the better off you are. As far as your hair, I don't think you should put it on your ends, because I do think it can have the opposite effect. I think the scalp, just rub it into your scalp really good. Maybe the night before you wash your hair. You know, if you wash your hair every day, then you're getting more of it. Or like me, I only wash my hair once or twice a week. So I try to use it either an hour before I wash my hair or the night before. And I'm going to rub it in just a minute. I'm going to get another drop and do it because I'm going to wash my hair this afternoon. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And for those of you that, you know, don't mind seeing a little mixture of this, I appreciate it. So have a good rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to y'all later. Remember, we don't have to say we're winning all the time. We can say, hey, I feel great today, and we're going to go out and have a great day. That even sounds cheesy too. I just don't like all them cheesy sayings. I know I'm terrible, but I don't need to keep telling myself to have a great day. I don't. Y'all have a great day though. See y'all later. Love you. Bye.